entire day, the bunch rolled out of Place General McAuliffe, heading for 138.5 kilometres back to the city of Liège. BT City Ljubljana's Urška Bravec was the first rider to escape, building a lead approaching 1 minute, but as the bunch reached the first climb, the Côte de Vannes, she was caught. Maria Novolodskaya of Kojias Metla Luk crested the climb first. On the next climb, the Côte de Brum, she did the same, but was followed this time by Sunweb's Leah Kirschman. The two worked well together, and their efforts were rewarded with a substantial gap as they wound their way north through the beautiful wooded hills of the Ardennes. Despite their work rate, as the duo headed into the business part of the race, the gap began to drop, and it was Mitchelton-Scott who led the bunch, cutting the leader's gap substantially. Onto the penultimate climb, the Côte de la Redoute, the bunch finally shattered on the tough gradients. It was here that world time trial champion Annemiek Van Vleuten launched a powerful attack, immediately gaining a lead on her rivals. Behind, Lizzie Deignan and Anna van der Breggen chased hard on the steepest section, but Van Vleuten topped the climb with a clear lead. Van Vleuten used her time trialling skills well, increasing her lead gradually, setting a steady, controlled rhythm, while behind an aggressive Lizzie Deignan attempted to reel her in. Such was the pace of the race leader though. The chasers struggled to stay together, and no one was able to make a dent in the Dutchwoman's advantage as she headed towards the line in Liège. A fantastic climber as well, Van Vleuten increased her lead on the fearsome slopes of the final challenge, the Côte de la Roche-au-Faucon. 3 riders tried hard to chase her down though. Bols Dolman's Annika Langvad working hard with Trek Segafredo duo Elisa Longo-Borghini and a tireless Deignan. After escaping with more than 30 kilometres remaining in the race, Annemiek van Vleuten reached the finish line in the centre of a wet Liège alone. The Dutch rider was able to sit up and savour a remarkable victory, the second UCI Women's World Tour victory of her year.
I'm still a bit amazed that it worked out so well today. I knew this was the one that suits me the best.
Demi Vollering scored the best result of her career, finishing 3rd. Her stunning win moves Annemiek van Vleuten back to the top of the UCI Women's World Tour, with Kasia Niewiadoma moving to 3rd overall after finishing in 6th place. Italians,
especially the longer climbs, suit me better. I knew everyone suffered already in the rain and also on the climbs thanks to my team. And then I have an epic lead out into La Redoute, and I was so well positioned there, I think I put the hammer down just from the bottom of La Redoute.
Yeah, it feels super nice. At one point I was so cold and I was like frozen, and then actually when the final starts I get better and warm again, and in the final Lucinda and me we talk like, okay, we're gonna attack and just find a moment, and with 2 kilometers to go I went full gas through the corners and I made it.
Amazing. I can't believe it still. I'm so proud. I'm so happy with the team, with everything. It was 250 meters and I go all out and it was good enough.
With the group reforming late on, Floortje Mackaij placed 2nd, while Demi Vollering scored the best result of her career, finishing 3rd.